But the people here, as Jesus was talking about, who are members of his family, do not stand without, as it says his mother and brothers were doing here. You know, here's the point where I've shown you. Jesus has said in Luke 17:21, the kingdom of God is within you. Matthew 6:33, he says, seek first the kingdom before you go to church, before you read the Bible, before you sing a hymn. He said, if your eye be single, your body will fill with light. Anybody in the East says that means profound meditation above the thoughts of the human mind, up into the area of nothingness where there is the divine mind. He said, you take away the key because you don't enter within yourself. And Christians say they don't believe in that stuff. It's evil, it's Eastern, it's meditation. Don't get involved in that. And Jesus Christ turns around and says, well, why do you call me Lord if you don't do what I tell you to do? That's a good question, isn't it? Why do you call him Lord, yet you've never practiced the single eye? Why do you call him Lord, yet you've never practiced taking no thought? Why do you call him Lord when you've never sought within yourself for the kingdom? And yet that's what he told you to do first. So Jesus then, in talking about these things, he says, who is my mother? Well, who is his mother? What, in the context of the mysticism and the hidden meanings of this passage, who is Christ's mother? She is the virgin consciousness. She is the womb which is free of the stain of human thought. In the ancient religions, God was always the mother. See, the goddesses of the ancient times, and God became a man, and when the machos came across the desert, you know, the children of Israel with all their swords and all of that stuff, fighting the Hittites and the Perizzites, it all became a macho thing, and women became relegated to secondary positions in their society because they weren't fighters, and it still extends to times now when they don't allow women to minister in a church. What nonsense that is. What nonsense that is. Paul himself said the flesh and blood has no part in the kingdom of God. This is spiritual things we're talking of. But so the Christ mother is that part of you where there is no human thought, where there